works. But anyway, I haven't posted anything in a while, but I just wanted to say that people, be vigilant, be skeptical. Between the stuff about Charlie Kirk, the accused gunman, and some of the other stuff that's going on, there's a lot of discrepancy, a lot of doubt between the angle of the shooter, the round used, the fact that this guy apparently, if what they tell us is correct, he climbed up on the building, assembled a rifle, shot Charlie Kirk, and then disassembled the rifle, went down, went in the woods, and reassembled it and left it there. I don't know. Possible? Yeah. But why would somebody just leave that in the woods? Don't you think that the authorities are going to be looking around that area? Wouldn't you hightail it out of there? I don't know. Something stinks to this, but I haven't commented on this yet because I just keep going down different rabbit holes, and it's like, well, would this kid have the wherewithal to make that shot? 146 yards with a 30-06. It's not an impossible shot. It's not exactly easy, but if he had a scope with it and had the weapon dialed in, yeah, it's doable. And Charlie wasn't really moving that much. He was basically a stationary target, and he was boxed in because of, sitting under that tent and whatnot. But it seems like there would have been more blood, and it seems like the people around him would have been bloody. And one report said that they found the bullet inside his body, which I find highly unlikely. With a round that big going that fast, that would have done a lot more damage than just put a hole through his neck. But nevertheless, what do I know? The other thing that's going on is the Russia and Ukraine thing. I keep hearing conflicting reports about that, but I don't know. There's just too much crazy stuff going on out there. Now they're having riots in Europe. People are rioting in London. They're rioting in, I think Paris had riots going on. And you've got this weird thing going on in Europe where the country has basically been taken over by millions and millions of people, some legally and some illegally, who have come there from, let's just say, parts of the third world, Asia Minor, parts of Africa, Middle East, and whatnot. And they're not assimilating, and they're moving in large numbers. They've got a tiger on their tail. They've got a tiger by the tail over there. And the mayor of London, a man by the name of Sadiq Khan, has said that he doesn't want people flying the English flag. I believe they call it the St. George's Cross. It's a big white flag with a red X across it. And in Scotland, it's the St. Andrew's Cross. It's white with a big blue X on it. And I know Wales has a flag, but I couldn't tell you what it looks like. But for the mayor saying that it's offensive to migrants or newcomers to fly the English flag in England, that'd be like the mayor of New York saying you can't fly the New York state flag or the U.S. flag in New York City. That's pretty crazy. We definitely live in a crazy world. I got to say that, but if I have the wherewithal, maybe I'll comment more on this tomorrow. There's a few other things that are on my mind, but I'm just, then this thing with Jimmy Kimmel, I wonder, was that a ruse? The whole thing, was it orchestrated to somehow make Trump look bad? They fired him and low ratings, and then they bring him back. I don't know. Could be. I get to the point now where people say things, and I used to think, oh, you're crazy. Now people say things, and I just scratch my head, and it's like, wow. Are these people, really crazy, or could it be true? I mean, how many times have we seen old videos of former Congressman Ron Paul saying something back in the 80s and 90s? There's videos of him, and everybody's like, oh, he's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But you go back and you look at what he said and what he wrote, and a lot of it came out true. Anyway, that's about all I want to say for today. I got to get my head together, and maybe I'll pop off with something tomorrow. But anyway, everybody have a great day, and peace be with you wherever you are.